My name is Arroe. I'm a daily writer, a silent wolf. That means I stand on the sidelines and do nothing but watch, to listen, study, then activate. I call it the daily mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. Yes, it's still my morning writing. As a receiver of thoughts and ideas, we as people tend to throw it to the side and deal with it later. When a subject comes to me, I know it's time to dig in. It's still keeping a daily journal. By doing the research, the picture becomes clearer. This is the daily mess. Observation number 1. The word dissent. Man, it seems to be spending a lot of time in our global headlines. Now, according to dictionary.com, the true definition of dissent is the expression or holding of opinions at variance with the previously common or held. Okay, so what the hell is that supposed to mean? Not to sound condescending, but it's coming across like that of a Bible verse. So that means it's time to dig even deeper. Dissent is a strong disagreement or dissatisfaction with a decision or opinion, especially one that is supported by most people and or people of authority. To dissent is to publicly disagree. But is it good? The experts say it serves as a powerful source for developing public reasoning. It challenges groupthink. It reminds those in the majority there are alternatives and possibilities. The goal is to challenge everyone to think more clearly. Dissent. Not to sound like your parents, but what's the best way to respond to a dissent? Carefully choose your words. The goal is to locate and remain calm. There are 3 types of dissent: articulated, latent, and displaced. It's considered to be the most gentle and less confrontational way to disagree. Coming up next, does the planet burning up while wars rage out of control truly sway the way you watch or receive your news? Hey, thanks for coming back. This is observation number 2. Does the planet burning up while wars rage out of control truly sway who is watching or reading your news headlines? History shows bad news always wins, which almost sounds like an oxymoron. If you want to be great, you've got to be bad? The reason why is because research shows we tend to hold on to the bad headlines a lot longer. Negative information is doing its job. Number 1 reason why: human need, the survival intact mode. Science takes it further. Bad news actually affects your skin conditions and might even add to your heart rate, which I have been known to tell my cardiologist, hey, look, my numbers are going to be up because I've been listening to talk radio. Mediums that focus on bad news usually don't see the other numbers caused by their effects. Constantly changing sleeping patterns, eating habits, mental health, and difficulties in truly concentrating. So knowing this, does the average person prefer to receive bad news? 75% of us want the bad news first. When people know they're about to get bad news, they're okay with that. Let's just get it over with. Bad news will always win. I'm Arroe, and that's the Daily Mess.